The break is presented by Browning Trail Cameras. You've got to see this. Closed captioning is brought to you by Bison Coolers.
This week on The Break, we have 4 team members bear hunting in 4 different parts of North America, from Wyoming.
Sitting here almost out of light. All of a sudden Matt goes, get ready, get ready.
Up to British Columbia.
Up the ridge a little bit, so we're gonna make a move on it. Looks like a pretty good bear, see what happens.
Down to West Virginia.
We've got the dog bears, we got one treat up here.
And finally, back up to New Brunswick, Canada.
Check the camera, and there was a huge boar in here this morning at 8:30.
Bear with us as you're about to see 4 completely different methods of hunting, and if compared to music, ranges from symphony orchestra to heavy metal.
Whew. I was very, very nervous.
So this is our first bear hunting episode in the history of The Break. Not only is it our first bear hunting episode, but we've got 4 completely different bear hunts in 4 parts of North America. Joe Hain is in Wyoming on a rifle hunt over bait.
Sitting here almost out of light. All of a sudden Matt goes, get ready, get ready. Get on the gun.
Craig Heiser is doing a spot and stalk bow hunt in British Columbia.
Well, I have made it. I am in Luliet, British Columbia, and we are here for a spring black bear hunt. We're gonna go out this morning and see what happens.
Jason Miles is in West Virginia on a muzzleloader hunt and is using dogs.
All right, we're here in West Virginia. As you can tell, we've got the dog bears, we got one treat up here.
And finally, Jeremiah Colfeld is in New Brunswick, Canada, bow hunting over bait.
All right, here we are. We're in New Brunswick, Canada. First ever spring black bear hunt with the old Matthews bow.
I've never been bear hunting, but after seeing these 4 hunts, I have a pretty good idea which method I prefer. After you watch this episode, head over to our Facebook page and vote on which method you prefer. Now let's get these hunts started with Joe Hain, hunting at Salt River Range Outfitters in Wyoming.
So we're up here. Joe Rhodes missed that nice blonde bear the other night. And she'll back up in his bait. Climbed up here with Joe Haines, and we're gonna try to get him tonight. Hopefully she comes in. She's got a really big boyfriend. We named him Blockhead. He's got a head like this, so either one of them are on our hit list. Let's see if we can get it done.
Out for a spring bear hunt here with Matt, and really just to catch up, prepare for the upcoming East hunt this fall with the veterans. So we're super excited, and we might get lucky and even get a bear on the ground. Stay with us here. Is that the big one? Take him. Take him.
Yep. Go ahead. Smoked him, I think.
It felt good.
Yep.
That was awesome.
That was the
I
big
thought you were messing with me.
No.
He might have been just a little high. Might have been a little high, but it looked good. It's getting dark in the scope.
Oh yeah. He looked hit when he ran it over.
That's a big one, isn't it? That thing looked... Dude, yes. Unbelievable. We're sitting here almost out of light. All of a sudden Matt goes, get ready, get ready. Get on the gun. I'm trying to get the camera on. It's awesome. Looks like we're gonna have to bust out the lights tonight. Well, Matt, what can we say?
Oh, it was a good shot.
Bear hunting in Wyoming.
Yep.
Man, I appreciate you having me out.
Bet you, bud.
Matt here does a lot for the foundation that we're a part of, and we really appreciate everything he does and all his guides. And he said, you know, why don't you come out and try to get one of these spring bears, bring the family out. We're having a family vacation, and hunt a little bear in the evening. By far, awesome. I mean, it's just a great hunt. Got to spend time with you. I really appreciate it. Beautiful, beautiful. Light brown, chocolate bear, you know, black bear. Just unbelievable hunt, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, man.
How the work starts, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, let the fun begin. Let the fun begin.
For as long as I can remember, the Browning name has meant something to people in the outdoors. So when I went looking for a trail camera that I could depend on, there was only one name that came to mind: Browning Trail Cameras. So if you're looking for a trail camera that's easy to use, is unbelievably reliable, and takes amazing pictures and videos, there's only one brand that I trust: Browning Trail Cameras.
Browning Speed combines advanced fabrics, tailored fit, and innovative camouflage. Hunt harder, faster, and stronger than ever. Speed, killer clothing.
This segment is brought to you by HHA Sports.
Well, I have made it. I am in Luliette, British Columbia, and we are here for a spring black bear hunt. And I tell you what, you think about getting them back in the wilderness. It's nothing like this quite at the States. I think we are on gravel roads for about 25-30 miles, so we are out in the middle of nowhere, and it's pretty awesome. Scenery's unbelievable. Just got settled in. I got here late last night, got settled in, and I'm gonna shoot my bow this morning, see if make sure nothing happened while traveling with my bow, but gonna make sure it's locked in. I think we're gonna grab some breakfast, and we're gonna go out this morning and see what happens. Stay tuned. You're watching The Break. Wow, what a hunt, very exciting. We've spent most of the afternoon glassing from the mountainside opposite this one, and this bear came out a little bit earlier in the day, and we made a move to get on it, and came up, got in the area, and just couldn't locate it. We think maybe it either moved back into the woods or maybe it had bedded down. But so I went back to our lookout point and been glassing, had lunch, really just kind of taking it easy, and spotted the bear again. So we made another move. This time it worked out perfect as we come up over the old logging road. The bear was crossing right there, gave me an opportunity. I was at 60 yards when I topped the road, then got the camera rolling, and I made a little bit of a stalk to get within 40 yards and had an opportunity, presented itself broadside and connected on it. But what a hunt, very exciting. I tell you what, if you haven't had an opportunity to pull a bow back with a bear in front of you, it's unbelievable. This is my first bear hunt, and really excited to get to do it with Arcadia Outfitting. To me, I came here to get a bear, and Ben has worked his tail off to put me on bear. We've had bear, I think every single day we've made an opportunity, a stalk opportunity. And as you know, when you've got a bow in your hand, you got to get within close range. Anything can go wrong. Had an opportunity last night on a really big color phase bear, and literally had it at 30 yards and caught wind of us and ended up not working out, but that's bow hunting. But just wanted to say thanks to Ben and really his wife for what a great hunt it's been, but create this opportunity for me, I couldn't be happier with it. So thanks again.
Yeah, thanks, Craig.
Appreciate it.
No, it's been great, and looking forward to see what else we can do in the next couple of days.
Our veterans and those currently serving have selflessly volunteered for duty and risked their lives for the benefit of all Americans. With this in mind, the Niestedt Foundation was established to show gratitude for these individuals by providing the opportunity to participate in unbelievable outdoor experiences. Each event we organize is strongly rooted in our four guiding principles: respect, integrity, connecting individuals, and empowerment. Visit niestedt.org to discover how you can create a brighter America for those who have sacrificed so much.
We're here at Grabber Ranch in South Texas doing some long-range shooting and axis deer hunting this weekend. I've got my Browning X-Bolt Pro Tungsten. I just got this gun sighted in actually just about a half an hour ago, and we're shooting the Browning BXC ammo, and this is the brand new, produced this year, the 28 Nosler. We're going to try it here at 300 yards. We've got a little dot there on the high shoulder of that deer target, and we're going to just pump 3 in, and I'm going to try to do a little guesswork here on the elevation. Slightly low and just a little bit right. Now I just kept holding on that dot because I wanted to prove the grouping it with the BXC ammo out there at 300 yards. And we've got about maybe a 2.5-inch group out there. So this rifle's definitely a tack driver, and this BXC ammo is a great combination for it. So if you want to check out the Browning Pro Tungsten, visit browning.com. Check out the Browning BXC ammo at browningammo.com.
This segment is brought to you by Alps Outdoors.
Remember the music comparison at the opening of the show? That last segment with Craig doing his spot and stalk bow hunt in British Columbia, that was a symphony orchestra segment. This next hunt is heavy metal. Jason Miles on a muzzleloader hunt in West Virginia using dogs.
Underneath so we can get on up out of here. I think they got one going over there. That way we can make some time to get around there.
All right, we're here in West Virginia. You can tell we've got the dogs and bears. We got one treat up here. No idea what we got, but we're going to go up here and see what it is. Hopefully we're going to knock one down. Y'all come on.
Well, I'm just letting them get the dogs and stuff called back. Are you making it? I'm good. I got off on that bear. Wow.
You go kill whatever you want to get. I got a perfect shot right there.
Hey man, come right on up here.
Me?
Yeah, come on. Y'all
All right.
West Virginia, baby, we got him. Thanks for all these guys and their dogs. These are some good old boys right here. Help us out. We're gonna go take a look.
Oh, yeah, must take it then, didn't we?
That's a hill right there now. It's like climbing through a jungle.
They're gonna turn the dogs loose on the...
Them rhododendrons get you, boy. They picked my pockets all the way up through there. I told you. You're lucky to get through them with your clothes on.
Don't you come this way. You
All right, guys, as you can see, we came up here, joined up with a bunch of good guys. Just so happened they let me come along. Man, these dogs, this is a go, man. They put their hair up and pretty quick. And check scope on that old buffalo to get the job. And I'd say, I can't thank these guys enough, man. I appreciate it. Look at that. If you ain't never been to these hills in West Virginia, you're missing it. This is the place to be. All right, so here in West Virginia, they're studying these bears, and they want you to extract a tooth. So I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm fixing to extract a tooth. Got her coming now. All right. There it is. So we mail that in to the West Virginia Department of Natural Resources, and I guess they give us a card back to tell us how old this bear is. Well, like I say, once again, we're out here in West Virginia. We just got done with our bear hunt. Big thanks to James, his wife Sam. Sam's been running the camera. James is one of the guys that came to our Indiana Veterans Hunt. He served our country and actually did a pretty good job serving me this week, so I guess I owe him one now. But I want to bring him back to Indiana and see if we can find him a whitetail to trade out for this bear hunt. I got him one of those Indiana 11 points. He's got one on each side. I think that'd be about right, don't you, James?
I think it'd be good. I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, man, I appreciate it. Thanks again for everything.
Banks Outdoors is the place that connects family.
Oh my God. Thank you. Yeah. That was unreal.
This is the place that connects friends.
Yeah, bro, you did it.
What a phenomenal story.
This is the place that brings excitement.
3 brothers. You guys.
Most importantly, this is the place where memories are made.
Dad, I will never forget this moment.
Neither will I, buddy. Neither will I.
Why do I shoot in Indian Creek?
He's deader than a hammer. Indian Creek once again.
The break is brought to you by Mech Outdoors, Vortex Optics, and these fine sponsors.
All right, getting some final practice in here before I leave on my first ever spring archery bear hunt in New Brunswick, Canada. This is by far the furthest away I've ever been to hunt, and I'm looking very forward to it. Just trying to get some final shots in here before we load up and head that way. This day started at 2 a.m. with an alarm going off back in Missouri, and about 12 or 14 hours later, here we are in New Brunswick, Canada. So, pretty long trip, 3 different flights to get here, crazy. This would be a great time to take your bow out and shoot, and just make sure it made it through the flight, but the bows didn't show up on the plane. So hopefully tomorrow, we have like almost a 2-day window here built in, just because of something like this could happen. So hopefully they show up tomorrow and we can shoot and get out there Monday morning and get after them. Here we are, we're in New Brunswick, Canada. First ever spring black bear hunt with the old Matthews bow. Just got in here, got set up. This is super exciting. It's crazy. We checked the camera that's on the bait site, and there was a huge boar in here this morning at 8:30. So the guide tells me that it's a very good chance that he will be back in here this evening. Down to about the last hour here on day 1. All I've seen so far is a squirrel in the barrel, so it could get good yet. Feels like it should. We'll see.
Sal and Cubs hit the bait. Jeremiah's just waiting on that big boar to show up. Just put a shot on one. I could not tell. It's getting dark. The camera actually makes it look lighter than it really is, but we're on the fringe. The last few minutes of shooting light looked like a decent bear. I mean, my first time bear hunting, so.
That's where I got blood here. I got blood in some trees.
There's blood here. A little bit more, but not.
Yeah.
There's a trail.
It's right there.
Yes!
Woo!
He's a good one. He's a good one.
Whew. I was very, very nervous.
He's a good one. Hey, Roller, what is this, man? Hey, come here, man. Hey,
Oh, I was nervous. Thank you. Well, here's the end result of an awesome hunt in New Brunswick, Canada, here with Lee from JLR Outfitters, and it's just amazing.
You got camera on all baits, and you need to know where the big ones are, because most outfitters got no camera. And if you don't, if the baits hit really hard and trash, most of the time it's sow and cubs. Those big boars don't trash bait. They just hit the bait and slowly go around. They're looking right now for sow, and they're starting the rut starting to kick in. So this week should be a really good week. We're gonna have many of them to kill this week. So
thank you, sir.